my friends. My name is Mac. Welcome back. You're on the Radventurer channel. I'm the founder of Radventurers, where here today we're going to talk about a possible collaboration with Rad Power Bikes. Why? Because I believe that with my years of experience storytelling, guiding people through the mountains on their bikes, and learning how the e-bike industry works, we can partner together and bring something good to Rad Power Bikes. What am I talking about? Well, what are their challenges that they're facing right now? There's quite a few, okay? They're at risk of shutting down because some of the legal setbacks, things about how they managed their business before the pandemic, during and after the pandemic, where, they had a lot of boost in sales, but because of tariffs, legal battles, and all kinds of other things, and something that wasn't quite scalable in their model, they just couldn't keep their business going. That's why, we found out November 10th, they had their 60-day warn notice go out to all the employees of Rad Power Bikes at Seattle, saying that they might shut down in January 9th, 2026, if they don't get funding. There was funding, okay? There was funding in place, and that fell through. That was in a letter that they put out to their employees saying, hey guys, we tried, we almost got it, but didn't work. Now, what do I propose? Okay, what do I propose? This is where Radventurers, steps in, because the company has been missing a few things, all right, in their model. And we want to bring a reason for customers to re-engage, a community-driven model that rebuilds trust and, something scalable in experience, a whole ecosystem that the customers can believe in. All right, well, what are we talking about? We are talking about in-store Radventurers in all the Rad Power Bike locations. That's right, a hub of sorts where lessons, progression training, rentals, tours, storytelling, adventure all begins at your Radventurer hub inside a Rad Power Bike store. Okay, now we're not just talking about ways to engage with the customers through the storefront. Now I'm talking about engaging with the community as a whole. The stores themselves become the hub, the face of e-bikes, the industry as a whole. How? You capture everything in one place. Let's go through a few examples, okay? Here's a real world scenario. Imagine a hesitant first-time rider, struggling to decide whether e-bikes are safe for them because they've seen so many people out there getting hurt. Well, a guided safety session and a structured first ride is often a way to turn that worry, that hesitation, into a positive spin and leading them to walking out with a Rad Power Bike from your store. That's pretty nice. What about, local engagement? Now imagine weekly storytelling rides, sunset loops, and confidence building challenges. Maybe even some clinics on how to repair or work on your own bike. Okay, I know you're thinking we've done all that before, but not at this level, not at this unity. Okay, all the stores doing the same thing in perfect harmony, serving their community in different ways, because each community is going to be different, but we provide the same types of services, all tailored to that community. Okay, it gets bigger and deeper. I could tell you all the details. For example, programs where Rad Power Bikes works with schools to get children to school safely and without cars. That's right. Something like that is very possible, and I can go into the details if you want to sign an NDA, because they're that good. Okay, this could work for any company, but I'm choosing to work with Rad Power Bikes because I believe in Rad Power Bikes and I believe in our partnership. Right? What about adventure events like Raid on the Ridge? Okay, we have a glorious adventure event where people start at the top of a mountain, ride an e-bike down to our airsoft field. We play airsoft. We have so much fun. We leave the equipment there and ride the e-bikes back. In the middle, lots of adventures in between. Okay? Things like that can be done anywhere, not just airsoft, fishing, bowling, I don't know, horseshoeing, any idea you could come up with, we can make it fun. That's how we engage. That's how we bring it back. Now, in regards to how this partnership can work long term, there's no doubt in my mind that nobody is doing this right now. Nobody understands this value, this longing from the community. Look at all the forums out there. People are wanting to go on group rides with other like-minded people. Why don't you start a hub for all those like-minded adventurers? My name is Mac, founder of Radventurers, and I would like to work with you, Rad Power Bikes, to get this going for the future of e-bikes, for the future of Rad Power Bikes, for the future of Radventurers. My name is Mac. Y'all stay rad. Cheers.